This is a presentation of SimWorld Sports.
Welcome, SimWorld, to tonight's broadcast. We have the Stars of Tomorrow semifinal matchups, and we're kicking it off with Chicago versus Mid-Atlantic, playing for a spot in the championship game on Saturday. I am Elava, joined in the booth by Rick Blaze and my producer, Ron Yell. Rick Blaze, how you doing? Say hi to the folks.
Elava, how you doing, my brother? I am so happy. I'm so energized to be here. You know, in the middle of the week, I took a quick sabbatical. You know, cause you got to get in touch with your chi. So I took a quick sabbatical to Vegas, and now I'm back. Now don't ask me why I was in Vegas for a sabbatical. That's none of your business. But now I'm back, and hey man, I'm ready to go. It's the semifinal time. Somebody got to win, and somebody got to go home.
Well, we're running into a Chicago team that has really seen some players come on of late. River Rose starting to find his game. New coach, Felix Onielu, Coach O. Made his debut in their last game, big victory. And the Mid-Atlantic Select behind big Jamison Johnson and guard Eric Dillard have just been running through teams so far this season. And we're underway here, Mid-Atlantic, wearing their red uniforms, in Chicago in the home white.
Yeah, I was
Eric Dillard with the three.
With Coach's old coaching debut. You know, his team has talent, but, you know, to have talent and to coach talent well is two different things. So I was impressed with his first game. Did a really good job. We're going to see if he can take these boys to the ship.
Well, one thing is the play of guard Drake Harvell. Just saw him score right there. Harvell, nice move down the lane for Sam.
Here we go.
Xavier Sam, 6'4" wing, drives the lane and dunks. I was talking about Harvell, and only shooting 40% from the field so far, but started to show a little bit better shot selection for Coach O in that last game.
Yeah, well, what I was
seems
really
to be
surprised,
responding to the new coaching staff.
And what I really was impressed with, not LeGerald Carroll went off. I had seen him missing in action the last few games before that, but for whatever reason, Coach O got him. He had 20 points, and he looked good. He was about a bucket that night. So we're going to see if he can keep this momentum going to this next game.
Yep. That's right. LeGerald Carroll, very up and down to start this season, but again, playing for Coach O, had a nice debut the other night. Oh, nice drive there by, who was that? That's number 25, Drake Harvell.
Yeah,
yes, indeed.
He's aggressive. He's aggressive early. He's really aggressive early. I like it.
But he's taking good shots, made his first. Second one gets him to the line, chance to convert. If you start seeing a lot more efficient offensive game out of Drake Harvell, the Chicago Stars team could be really dangerous.
Hey, man, he's a certified lover boy.
Drake Harvell, 6' junior out of Chicago. First one up. Oh, can't get it to go, however. 10th ranked junior. Just likes to focus on his game. Isn't really a media hound. Won't spend much time talking to us, Rick.
Yeah.
Just wants to go out on that court and perform.
You know, he kind of reminds me of another Chicago kid, Derrick Rose. Same kind of demeanor, you know, just wants to play ball. Matter of fact, Derrick Rose wore number 25 as well, interestingly enough. So I'm here with all the facts today, E.
You are. Been studying your homework. I love it. Well, Chicago coming out in a press here to start the game. Mid-Atlantic able to break it, however. Number 21, 37, Eric Dillard with the ball, but gets it to Xavier Sam, who's also come out aggressive to start this game. Gives it back to Dillard, who tries a three. He won't go.
That wasn't a good offensive sequence.
No. Ian Krimmer picks up his second rebound already. Ian Krimmer, number 28 in white, Chicago's big man. Tasked with handling Jamison Johnson. Oh, look at Harvell once again.
Okay, he's rolling. He rolling now. You don't want to get this young man to start seeing the ball go in the basket this many times, because he can drop 30 on you in a minute.
Xavier Sam takes the shot from the top of the key. Won't rattle in. Fight for the rebound. Krimmer gets another one.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what's going on with Mid-Atlantic. Why is big Jamison Johnson ain't touching the rock right now? Like, I don't understand that concept right now.
I'm not sure if Johnson's gotten a touch yet, and I think 50% it's because of Ian Krimmer, who is a strong defender, the 6'11 big man out of Kenosha. But I think the other factor, and you've seen it right there, is that Xavier Sam
Wow.
doing all the shooting.
If I'm Mid-Atlantic, I need a timeout right now. Jeez.
Yeah. Chicago jumped out to a 9-2 lead. And no, Rick, I don't believe that Jamison Johnson, the 7-footer from Toms River, has touched the ball yet on either end of the court.
Yeah, he don't even know what the ball feels like yet. He hasn't sniffed the ball, hasn't touched the ball, and he's a big fella who can take the people out to dribble. If I'm Mid-Atlantic, I'm going ahead and take Jamison Johnson away from the basket for a moment because he can still operate there. That'll pull Krim away from the basket, and now we can cook the other side, baby.
Well, it looks a little bit like Mid-Atlantic coach Vince Johnson came out with a game plan to run a lot of the offense through Xavier Sam. Who is the third leading scorer on this team, averaging 8.3.
Silly rabbit.
But, yeah, not known as a three-point shooter, but has been given the green light to take some outside shots here. Let's see if Coach Johnson adjusts that any here during the timeout. But meanwhile, kudos to Coach O, Felix Onielu, a basketball junkie who is also a big Chicago Bulls fan. Got his Chargers really playing well for him here so far tonight. Yeah, they're
doing really good so far. He hasn't had to do much coaching right now. The team is on automatic right now. I want to see when Mid-Atlantic make an adjustment. I want to see what Coach O's adjustment going to be. You know, everybody can throw the punches. I want to see how you bounce back after you take a few.
Coach Johnson gets the ball in Eric Busk's hands. Swings it to Xavier Sam with the shot clock running down. Sam drives, takes another shot, will not go.
Can you answer me something, E? Is Coach Johnson and Xavier Sam, are they related? Is that his nephew?
I don't believe there's any relation there.
A lot of activity with so much on the line.
If anything, look at that with Ian Krimmer with the offensive rebound and put back.
Big fella.
Yeah, Krimmer. Currently unranked, but fighting for a spot in the SimWorld top 50. Averaging almost 11 points and more than 11 points and 6 rebounds. I'm sorry, more than 6 points and 11 rebounds a game so far this season.
I tell you what, if Sam takes one more shot, I'm going to lose my cool today.
Another rebound for Ian Krimmer. You know, part of the storyline. Oh, boy, look at this.
Oh, my gosh. They all get undressed out there on defensive end. Put some clothes on, son.
Well,
E, I'm about to go to the vending machine early because I see you at the next time out. I might not come back. Look at that. Look at that. What's going on? What's going on, Mid-Atlantic? Mid-Atlantic, I don't know what's going on with Mid-Atlantic right now. I don't know if they stopped at the dispensary the day before or maybe this morning. But whatever they're doing, they need to stop. They need to reset.
Well, we are out here in California. There are distractions. Beaches, sunshine. But, yeah, this is really surprising. You know, we've seen Mid-Atlantic. You and I, Rick, have called Mid-Atlantic before and been really impressed with how well they have played. But Chicago and Coach O have come out with the game plan. Oh, there you go. First thing to really kind of go wrong for Chicago so far. Turnover. Is up in Busk's hands. Gets it to Dillard. Thought about a three.
And Jamison Johnson touch the ball, please.
Well, there's your second best choice if you're the Mid-Atlantic select, getting the ball in Eric Dillard's hands, the 6'1 guard out of Newark. All 4 points.
Uh-oh. Y'all in
three-pointer now for Drake Carville.
Oh, what a time to be alive. He's busting right now.
Drake Carville averaging more than 18 points per game, the 5 that Chicago's played so far, but only averaging 40% from the field. Clearly improving upon that so far tonight.
Yeah, the efficiency has definitely been a nice sight to see, and he's busting right now.
Oh. Chicago captain River Rose drives inside.
Shoot it, River.
Yeah, I thought about it. Pulls it back out. Carter Hines Allen behind the back, but gets it back to Carroll for an open three. LeGerald Carroll, 6'4 senior out of Milwaukee.
E, you smell that?
What does that smell?
They cooking right now. They got the beans on the stove. They got rice, potatoes, yams, all that. They cooking right now.
Rick, I thought you left the popcorn in the microwave too long. I didn't know what that smell was. Hey, there's Jamison Johnson.
Oh. You see what I'm saying? You get a ball to the man, you get the hell out the way.
Jamison Johnson, averaging 21 points and almost 12 rebounds a game, gets his first points in this one.
And Mid-Atlantic only had to been down by 13 before they realized that.
Well, Coach O's going to get a timeout. Chicago has jumped out to a 13-point lead. We're going to take a quick break, too, and when we come back, get in the final 1 minute, 52 seconds of the first quarter. "13-point Chicago lead led by Drake Harvell, the junior. You know, we talked about how he had some shooting woes to start this season, just 40% from the field, 39 from three. Well, he's perfect so far, 4 for 4, including a three-pointer in this one. Oh,
it's 2-11 in progress right there.
Dingle has it. Dingle drives. Oh, gets it stolen away in return. Nice play by Larson.
Oh, my
Grand larceny by Steven Larson, who still has the ball in hand. There, gives it up to Carter Hines-Allen.
You shouldn't have hands to dribble.
Jamal Harper takes it inside now. His tough shot won't go. Rebounded by Randy Orton. Subs in for both teams.
That's a good
Dingle
shot.
in the corner. Oh! Shot will not go, and Logan Rice rebounds. Oh, wild pass taken away by Fuller.
Stanley
Heyman has
get back in the game. They have to take advantage.
Oh, beautiful pass by Heyman. Shot won't go, but Mid-Atlantic going to the line. Chance to chip into this lead a little bit. We're just under 1 minute to play. Mid-Atlantic with 6 points at this point. I don't know if anybody would have predicted that before this tip-off.
Well, you know, if you're a Mid-Atlantic fan, I got some good news and some bad news. The bad news is your team is down by a lot. The good news is they have nowhere to go but up from here.
Well, the good news is currently Eric Dillard and Jamison Johnson on the bench for Mid-Atlantic as well. I imagine Coach Johnson giving them some instructions right now. Probably looking for more aggressiveness out of his 2 senior stars.
Speaking of senior stars, you know, we talk about Jamison Johnson. Obviously, this kid is highly touted. I believe he's going to sign with Kentucky. You know, we got signing day coming up really quick. I believe it's Kentucky, and then he's going to go one and done, and then he's going to go top 5 in the draft. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, and I actually think it's a little bit unfair to the rest of the SEC going to have to put up with that kid for a year. He is a monster. Now, to be fair, West Virginia and Louisville also battling for a nice steal by John Norwood. Gets it in Dingle's hands. This defense forces Dingle to back it back out. Tony Christopher T.C. Fuller dishes to Solomon. Shot clock winding down. Aiden picks up a screen, drives inside to get the mid-range, but it will not go. Another rebound for Logan Rice. Chicago's done a really nice job on the board so far, too.
Yeah, yes, they have. They've owned the boys today.
Oh!
Oh, what a shot with the left.
Harper,
nice.
6-4 wing drives. 21-8, final seconds of the first quarter. Mid-Atlantic just trying to get to double digits here. Heyman's shot won't go. 21-8 after the end of the first quarter. Chicago came out and just business-like put a whooping on there.
On game. It's been on game for Chicago. Gang this first quarter.
Second quarter about to get underway here, and boy, Rick, what's the difference between Mid-Atlantic? We've been talking up Chicago, but let's diagnose Mid-Atlantic here for a second. What is going on with the Mid-Atlantic select?
They got two problems. They have terrible shot selection is one, and number two, Jamison Johnson not touching the ball. I don't care who's on him. You can have Jesus Christ on him, Moses on him. Give him the ball, let him do his thing.
Or at least Jesus Shuttlesworth and Moses Malone.
Yeah, whoever. Give him the ball and let him do his thing.
Well, it is now a 15-point deficit.
That's a good move right there.
That's a great move, however.
Right off the glass.
Stanley Heyman, 6-footer out of Mount Vernon. Money earning Mount Vernon, New York.
Money earning Mount Vernon. I like it.
Heyman just shooting 31% on the year, but nice, pretty shot goes in off the glass up there.
Okay,
and Dingle comes up with the steal.
Okay.
Positive momentum going. Heyman again drives inside, but has it cleaned up by Logan Rice.
When you don't put enough postage stamp, then it's going to return back to sender. Wow, good block.
Jamal Harper has it now. Larson drives and swings the pass across. Harper thought about a three, but that's not really his game. Larson with the mid-range won't go. Rebounded by T.C. Fuller.
Now, Mid-Atlantic has a shot right now. If you notice, Chicago's both of their guards are out the game right now. So they have a chance to chip into this lead right now. Really big. It's really a big opportunity. But Smokey Robinson shots like that, that's terrible.
Norwood fought for nice position inside, and 6'7" wing, often able to get a size advantage on a defender, but just not able to clean it up.
If you're Mid-Atlantic, you got to score this time down.
Yeah, Mid-Atlantic needs to get some positive possessions. DC Fuller has it. Ooh.
I don't know what that was for.
Kind of a fake shot, kind of a fake pass. In between the two.
Nobody going for that. These are terrible shot selections. These are terrible. These are atrocious shot selections.
Heyman had to force up the desperation three there with the shot clock running out. 13-point Chicago lead. Oh,
wow. Great
nice
shot.
Body control by Jamal Harper.
Great shot. And let me tell you what's key about this. The key about this is Mid-Atlantic is not scoring and Chicago is, which is allowing Chicago to keep their stars on the bench a little bit longer to get more rest. If you're Mid-Atlantic, you're in trouble right now.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, looking at that last lineup that Mid-Atlantic put out on the court, I mean, you're probably talking about Tony Christopher Fuller at 4.7 points per game so far this season being your number one offensive option. And that's not how you chip into a double-digit lead early in the first half of the game.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking about it now that you said that. I want to know what the line was for Vegas for this game because the coach might have something to do with it because he's throwing away a game from Mid-Atlantic right now. He's throwing away the game in the semifinals. So I don't know what's going on. Coach, are you high?
Well, we are in California, so you can't rule it out. But some of the stars back into the game now. Jamison Johnson calling for the ball.
Can you give the man the ball, please?
Xavier Sam back in as well. Sam took 5 shots in that first quarter, and that one he gets taken away from him, ends up in River Rose's hands.
Sam, he is not.
Xavier Sam's having a tough game so far here.
That's not his fault. It's the coach's fault.
Gerald Carroll has it.
That's his uncle's fault.
Well, actually, if there's a family connection on Mid-Atlantic, it ought to be between Coach Vince Johnson and Jamison Johnson, right? Like, I mean, that's the logical connection. But
yeah, it must be feuding because he ain't touching that ball.
Busk tries an outside shot, gets it to go. Pretty sure he had calling that a three. I thought he had a foot on the line for sure, Rick. But
now he got little feet, size 8.
Eric Busk, 6'2" junior out of Queens, New York, product of Bayside High School.
Oh, good shot.
Nice drive there by Chris Campbell.
Oh, he went to Bayside? Was he in the same class as Zach Morris?
I'm not sure about that. Oh, nice steal.
Progress.
Campbell.
Then he went around. That's embarrassing. He steals your candy, and then you let him go around you for a lay.
Yep. Nice steal, sandwiched by buckets for Chris Campbell. You know, Chris Campbell's the second leading scorer on the Chicago team with 10.4, tied with Gerald Carroll. averaging 3 assists a game as well. Ooh, nice pretty turnaround again. Look at that soft jumper from big Jamison Johnson.
That's what I'm saying. He needs to touch the ball so much until he's just tired. Just give him the ball until he just throws up.
Well, he has
give
the best.
Him the ball until he just throws up. Wow, that's a clutch shot.
LeGerald Carroll drills his second made three-pointer of the game. You know, LeGerald, again, has just been so up and down to start this season, but it really feels like Coach O has him playing his best ball in these last 2 games.
Yeah, I'll say if Carroll's on his note and Harvell is playing with efficiency, they're probably one of the toughest teams to beat in this SimWorld form.
Xavier Sam just had the ball stolen away again by Chris Campbell.
Why is he still in the game?
And Chris Campbell drives. Oh, gives it up to River Rose, who has it
stuffed out. Showtime. They try to do a little showtime. Yeah. Just take the ball. Don't pass the ball no more, Justin.
Xavier Sam looking to drive inside again. Can't
still shooting the damn ball. Jeez, I'm finna lose my cool.
Harvell and Carroll. No, Harvell double team, passes out of it. Gets it to Big Ian Krimmer, who drives into the lane and has a smaller defender on him now. Harvell with the shot clock running out.
That's a good double.
Krimmer, yeah.
That's a good defensive play.
No, that was a nice defensive sequence by Mid-Atlantic. And, you know, we've talked a little bit about Ian Krimmer and how important he is to Chicago, and he absolutely is with his defense and rebounding and shot blocking. Scoring, though. Put back dunks, that's about what you want out of Ian Krimmer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Johnson working on Krimmer now.
Oh, man.
I mean, Ian Krimmer was playing as good defense as you can really play right there, I think. You can't really fault Krimmer, but Jamison Johnson just skilled. Outside jumper from Harvell won't go.
The only person that can hold Jamison Johnson right now is his coach.
Is Vince Johnson, yes.
By not giving him an appeal.
And Johnson had a mismatch. You know, Johnson still has a mismatch down low, but Dillard takes the shot and makes the shot. Okay, now Mid-Atlantic making a little bit of a run here. They were down by 17 just a second ago. They've at least cut it to 13. We're about on the 130 mark of the first half.
Well, yeah, they need another defense to stop.
Oh, Carroll finds Rose wide open underneath. Nice 1-2 play between Carroll and Rose there. River Rose, currently not ranked, but that is Illinois Mr. Basketball and a McDonald's All-American, being heavily recruited by Indiana University.
Yeah, and he's a team captain, so that says a lot about his character and how his teammates feel about him.
Dillard for 3. Won't go. That would have been nice there for Mid-Atlantic.
No.
Oh, Carroll for 3 on the other end and puts it in. That is 3 3-pointers for LeGerald Carroll in this first half. Which isn't that much of a surprise, you know. We've talked about LeGerald's production's been up and down, but shooting more than 50% from both the floor and from behind the 3-point stripe. And Campbell with another steal. Takes it away from Busk this time.
Mid-Atlantic's getting outclassed right now.
Another 3-point shot.
You see him flexing on him now? If you got a little LeGerald flexing on you, you're in trouble.
Sing when you're winning, like the British say. Got to do it. Wow.
You know,
21-point lead.
It's looking like this game looks like Mid-Atlantic has no business being here right now. I'll be honest with you.
Eric Dillard lays it in. 12 seconds left. Chicago, final chance to extend this lead before halftime. But I can't argue with you, Rick Blaze. Chicago has made Mid-Atlantic look like a JV team
squad
this first half. Yep. That's right. Well, they have doubled them up with that little flip in right there. It is 42-21. Chicago over Mid-Atlantic. Wow. I don't think this is what anybody of us were expecting. You or me, Rick. I don't know if this was what anybody in this building was expecting. Maybe not even Coach O in his wildest dreams. Thought he would double up Mid-Atlantic Select by halftime.
Yeah.
This has been some wild stuff. You know, I think Rick and I got to catch our breath for a minute. Roniel, tell us what you saw out there.
What is going on? What is happening? I know that Mid-Atlantic has some players on their team. I know you got Eric Busk, you got Eric Dillard, you got a bunch of all-star players on here, but why isn't Jameson touching the ball every time down? Who's coaching this team? Rick, who's coaching?
Somebody's mama, because it's not the coach.
Well, Ian Krimmer has been doing a nice job of forcing Johnson a little bit away from the bucket. He hasn't gotten his normal rebound total as well as his array of layups and dunks.
And Campbell.
But as you're saying, Roniel,
and Campbell
at the mid-range level, yeah, he's turning around. You know, he's hitting turnaround jumpers. But there you have it. Legero Carroll, 12 points on 4 made three-pointers. Drake Harvell having a nice game. Ian Krimmer being big. Mid-Atlantic has dug themselves a huge hole here. Come back for second half action. Let's see if they can get back into this. But right now it is looking like Chicago wants to play in that championship on Saturday. All right, and we're back. Second half about to get underway. Chicago ball and Chicago's 21-point lead, 42-21 over Mid-Atlantic, to play in the Stars of Tomorrow Championship on Saturday.
Yeah, man. I had to, during the halftime, I had to go get me some veggies, man, because it was frustrating watching this, man. But I'm calm now. I'm calm.
I'll tell you who is not frustrated, and that is Drake Harvell. Drake Harvell is perhaps having his best, most efficient game of the season so far. Drives inside again, picks up the bucket and the foul on Jamison Johnson.
That's a really nice flotation.
Drake Harvell, 10th ranked junior in the country. Had a 36-point game as a sophomore.
And he's a
real nice night tonight.
Yeah, and he's a very confident guy. I like that about him. He doesn't really care what the outsiders say. He's going to play his game. People call him erratic at times, and he is. But, supremely confident, man. He's an alpha male type. And doesn't say much, but he shows it.
Oh, nice pass inside from Dillard, but blocked by Krimmer.
Come on, Krimmer.
Wow.
Jeepers creepers.
Another, quick shot up. That one will not go in for Harvell, however. Busk brings it up.
If
now
Sam
Xavier Sam has it.
I'm going to lose it.
Jamison Johnson gets a little bit of position on. Yeah,
that's money. Yep. He's money, man. Yep. You got to give him the peel. He is money.
If Jamison can put a defender on his back, you can be pretty sure he's going to get at least 2 points out of it. Chris Campbell drives inside. Gets it to go. Chris Campbell, just 5'10", 165-pound junior. But 10 points already. He's on his average.
Yeah, I like Campbell. He's a solid player. You're going to give him every single night. He brings it every night.
Ooh, that's a nice work there between, I believe it was Eric Dillard passing it off to Johnson. Dillard with
smart
the drive.
Man. That's a smart man.
To him. Yeah.
I like what Mid-Atlantic is doing so far. They're giving Johnson the ball on the offensive end, and this starts there. We got to start there first, and then we're gonna see where we go from three. Oh, they hot though.
Well,
Shot town is hot, baby.
Yeah, Legero Carroll missed his first three-pointer of the night, but rebounded by Krimmer, fed it to Harvell, who sticks it in. We're back up to the double up. It is 50-25. Ooh! Nice defense there from Harvell.
Yeah,
Dillard unable to make the shot. Oh, stolen away by Busk. Johnson feeds Norwood inside. Norwood looked to try to get it back to him. Instead pushes River Rose out of the way.
That's a good shot by Smokey Norwood.
Timeout.
Timeout by Chicago. Leading by 23. 5:35 left to go in this third quarter. We'll take a quick break too, but come right back. Stick with us. We'll see if Coach Johnson and his Mid-Atlantic Select can get back in this thing.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I've been on the flex since flex zone. Neighborhood all in your eardrums. I ain't never scared like Bone Crush. Boy, I got God, don't fear none. My line busy, take no calls. Feels like I don't have no flaws. Snakes in the grass, cut those off. Your old squad shady, my bros raw. No breaks, we go, 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 go. Throw shade, that's a no, 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 no. Go high, go low, low, low. Like spinning in a 644. Cash money like 504. Ball like AD24. No sleep, need more, more, more. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
All right, we're back. 23-point Chicago lead. A pretty stunned Mid-Atlantic Select squad and a pretty stunned crowd here with us in Los Angeles, Rick. Chris Campbell, ball, double team.
Myself, E, let me ask you a question. If Chicago gets up like this, say like this in the fourth quarter, do you think early in the fourth does Coach O pulls the squad and let the starters rest, or?
I mean, I think he might. I mean, everything is really going right for these. Like, Chris Campbell just flipped that little shot in right there. I think he shut his eyes, just kind of threw it towards the rim. But some nights you have nights like that. Hey, there's something positive for Mid-Atlantic. Justin Solomon, 6'3" wing out of Camden, New Jersey. It's his first three-pointer of the year as well. Drew Collins, 6'5", big man inside. Backs it back out, however. Gets it back into Campbell's hands. Outside shot. Will not go. Dingle rebounds. Pretty much a lot of second-team players, a lot of second-line guys in for both squads right now.
I don't know why Mid-Atlantic got second-team guys and they can't get it done with the first team.
Stanley Heyman drives towards the hoop. That's nice work from Heyman.
Okay, Stanley.
Just hearing from my producer Ron Yell on the sideline, Vince Johnson is apparently reading a little bit of the riot act to his starters, particularly his big three stars, Eric Busk, Eric Dillard, and Jamison Johnson. So I think after a good barracking, maybe they'll get back in here. Meanwhile, Stanley Heyman.
Stanley.
Wow.
Stanley. He's one bucket away from a standing ovation at this point for Mid-Atlantic.
I mean, Heyman only came into this game averaging 3.7 points and just shooting 31% from the field, but having one of the few bright spots for Mid-Atlantic.
That's a good play call.
Yep. That's just a nice little give and go between Chris Campbell and River Rose.
Yeah, it's real easy right now, E.
54-34, 20-point Chicago lead. Heyman once again drives inside.
Come on, Stanley!
Well, Coach Johnson may want to leave Stanley Heyman in the game.
Yeah, let it ride.
Let it ride. Brings the heavy artillery back in there, finding his way to the hoop with ease.
Somebody want to play now. I want to play. Whoever wants to play.
Oh, wow! Chris Campbell and River Rose. A little bit of a psychic hotline connection between those two.
Get about it, Stanley, baby. Go to work, Stan.
Stanley once again evades his defender and puts it in.
Go to work, Stan, the man.
Mid-Atlantic Mid-Atlantic on a little bit of a run here. Heyman putting in some good effort out there. Picks up the blocking foul, however. Well, even if Mid-Atlantic can't find a way back into this game, and ooh, look at that replay of that nice swat by Krimmer there on Jamison Johnson. Want to remind everybody that we have another one coming up after this. It's another semifinal matchup, Stars of Tomorrow tournament, so we're going to send another team to the championship round on Saturday. Either going to be the New York Stars, led by Che King, or West Coast, led by Lace Darius Outlaw, who went off for 36 on Tuesday.
Yeah, Lace Darius.
Timeout. Timeout on the floor now. Chicago still with the big lead, 2:36 to go in the third quarter. We're going to take a quick break too. Come right back. We'll be back with you.
Welcome back, y'all, to Summer's Vibes podcast. And I'm your host, Summer. But you already knew that. Last season, we focused on several different topics from a millennial point of view. In this new season of my life and where we are as a country and a nation, we're going to continue that conversation, focusing on politics, spiritual well-being, and our society as a whole. Make sure you subscribe to Summer's Vibes podcast and follow me on Instagram at MarySummer__ to stay informed. This is a season you don't want to miss.
Mid-Atlantic trailing by 18, trying to figure out a way back in here. Some subs in the game. You see Logan Rice in now for Chicago, and 6'5" big man Drew Collins down low. Shot won't go, but Logan Rice rebounds. Takes it back up and puts it in.
Wow. That's when you know it's your night, E. When you just closing your eyes and throwing stuff up. We call these circus shots. They start going in like that, you know it's your night.
Hey, in Logan Rice's first 5 games of the year, he was averaging 1 point per game.
Hey, let's cook!
Averaging 1 point per game and shooting 20% from the field. So it goes to show you are having your night. When stuff like this happens, Logan Rice gets loose again down low.
That's too easy. That is too
This
easy.
whole Chicago team is just putting on a clinic out here. There is really nobody on the Chicago squad that has performed badly tonight.
I'm only sticking around so I can watch Stan do his thing. Let's go, Stan!
No!
Come on, get that man the shelf hat. He's cooking.
Well, if conversely, the Chicago has really had no weak spots tonight. The only real bright spot for Mid-Atlantic has been the man you just saw driving and scoring there, Stanley Heyman.
So it makes me wonder, E, what has he been all? His talent just didn't arrive this morning. So why hasn't he been, part of the offense, in my opinion, early on by the coach? So,
Stanley completes the three-point play there. Does cut the lead to 17. It's down from a game high of 25, I believe.
And he's still, look at him pressing.
Yeah.
And he can still about for him. That man got 3
Stanley
points.
Stanley is playing hard. Drew Collins, undersized but strong, forces it in down low. Can't get the shot to go, however. Jamison Johnson back in the game and cleans up the rebound. Busk
Let's
back
run a
in
two-man
as well.
game. Hey, run a two-man game with Stan and Jamison Johnson if I'm Mid-Atlantic. It's the only shot I have right now.
Well, Johnson gets it, working on the 6'5" defender. Turnaround jumper, won't go.
That was such a pretty shot.
Instead, Harvell has it. Oh, free throw line. Free throw extended jumper.
Yeah, he's stuck on automatic now.
Drake Harvell, 18 points, which matches his season average, but he's been far more efficient tonight than he has been in previous games this season. Jamal Harper cleans up the rebound, sends it up the other way. Chicago, Harvell again, drives.
He's too much for him. He's too much.
Oh! Had that shot halfway down before it rattled back out. Another rebound for Jamison Johnson.
Where's Stan? Get Stan the ball, please. Y'all get out his way.
Oh! There we go. First dunk of the night for Jamison Johnson. Got to release a little bit of frustration on the rim right there.
Yeah, I know Jameson gonna be glad when he get out of here. He's probably gonna sign. He gonna sign this letter first day.
Drake Harvell can't get his shot to go. We're down to final seconds of the third quarter.
He might try to graduate early.
Eric Busk has it in his hands, gets it to Johnson. Johnson gets the shot away and scores over the smaller defender.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
He's a man. He's a man amongst boys.
Hey, with that, Mid-Atlantic cuts the lead down to 15, which still sounds pretty daunting, but about as close as they've had it in a while. Come back. Let's see if they can get this down to single figures. Maybe make this a game in the fourth quarter.
E, are we going to the fourth quarter?
Let's do it.
Thank God.
All right, fourth quarter and last chance for Mid-Atlantic to advance to the championship
Ain't
game.
no last chance. It's over. Ain't no last
they
chance.
got
Over.
they got 8 minutes to prove you wrong, Rick.
Might as well have fun once your happiness is done and your goose is cooked. E, it's over.
I mean, I'll tell you one thing. It's definitely over if Mid-Atlantic can't start to bang it a little bit more inside. I can't believe the way Chicago is dominating
Look at this.
Jameson
Look at
Johnson
this.
and friends.
You
And
see what I'm
stolen
saying?
away again by Chicago. That is Carter Hines-Allen, who feeds Krimmer, who scores up and over Big Jameson.
You see what I mean?
Woo.
It's over, E. We might as well start talking about our dinner plans, man. I'm in a mood for some good fried food, E. You got any suggestions about a good fried
Ooh.
food spot? I don't care if it's
Okay.
fried chicken, fried fish, something really good and fried.
Okay, well, we're in LA, so I realize we've been in New Orleans, for the Bayou tournament as well, but maybe a little bit of Cajun food. How would that be, Rick? You like some Cajun food?
I do. Now, don't play with E. I'm from the South. Don't play with me with this Cajun food now. Give me something good in season.
Oh! Well, I'm not sure if it's as good as Ian Krimmer's dunk right there, but I know a place. Harold and Bell's. Harold and Bell's here in Los Angeles. Outstanding Cajun food.
Harold and Bell, okay.
Harold and Bell's get you good fried oysters, get your catfish, all your kind of classics like that. I'll look this up to make sure. I don't think they're involved with it anymore, but well, I guess they really couldn't be. Not the both of them anyway. But I believe it was originally actually opened by Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown when they were an item. Yes, and Ian Krimmer, by the way. Remember I talked about how he wasn't an offensive factor?
Yeah.
He might have overheard me, because I think he wants to shut me up and prove me wrong.
Well, the game is so easy for him right now. They just doing layup drills right now, E.
Well, to be fair, he is doing that over Jameson Johnson. And look, I know he's dispirited. I know this whole Mid-Atlantic team maybe isn't a nice shot there by Randy Orton. But, yeah, I am impressed with Chicago. I am very impressed.
E, can we get back to the Harold and
Harold Bells.
Yeah. We ain't got to talk about this game no more. Let's talk about the Harold and the Bells.
All right. Yeah, no, it is. It's good stuff. Get your jambalaya.
So Bobby and Whitney used to own it?
I will look this up. I will look this up during our next break, and we're gonna stick with us because we're gonna stay here for this one. But next, I will look it up. That sticks in my mind though. That it was Whitney and Bobby's place originally.
So that means that
They
was
some connection to it.
So that wasn't flour they was coating that food in when Whitney and Bobby had it.
Well, like I said, I don't think that either one of them or their estates, I suppose, has anything to do with it these days. But the restaurant still exists, and yes, my wife took me there for my birthday because she knows it's one of my favorite places. 2-3 years ago, I think we were there.
And what did you have, E?
I definitely had catfish, fried catfish, because I can't get that anyplace else, and I wanted that. And oh yeah, the other thing is we met a celebrity. We met a celebrity last time we were there too. Actually, hung out with her for a
who'd you
little
meet?
bit.
Wait, no. Don't tell me who. Give me a trivia. Let me try to guess who.
All right. She's an actress. She had a small role in the Dolomite movie with Eddie Murphy, which is a good movie, by the way. I recommend watching it if you haven't seen that.
Dolomite.
Yes, sir. My producer Roniel just said everybody, but Eddie Murphy had a small role in Dolomite.
Okay, she's in
Wesley Snipes had
other...
a small but critical role, actually.
Yeah,
anyway, go ahead.
Wesley Snipes is so good. Everything he's in, he's really good in.
He is. He's a great actor.
Yeah.
He's a weird individual. Oh, is that another steal for Chris Campbell? Oh, he tied him up. I thought Chris Campbell. Oh, and Chris Campbell wants that ball. Oh, letting Busk know. Well, they're going to fight for it.
So you tell me Chicago. Hey, Mid-Atlantic, you don't want to do that. You don't want to lose
No,
the
you
game
will
and
lose
get your
that.
ass whipped because Chicago, they love to fight now. Don't do that, Mid-Atlantic. Don't lose twice tonight, please.
Well, again, we try to be gentle with these high school kids, but yes, the Chicago team has a little bit of a reputation. There's some tough guys on the squad,
To say the least.
All right, I'm just getting a little info here from my producer Roniel again. Harold and Bells, the Legault family has owned it. Did you say, Roniel, get in here. Let the people hear you. Did you 30 years is what you said, or 3 generations?
3 generations of ownership for 30 years. Harold and Bill, the Legault
All right,
family.
now look up Harold and Bells, and also Whitney Houston. I swear there's a connection there.
No connection from
hope
all
there
is.
the info I've gotten.
You know what, that's okay. I'm going to keep your story. I love your story better. Bobby and Whitney started it, and then they lost it in a tax evasion situation. They owned the taxes. The government came picked it up. And then as a result, the guys end up owning it. Perfect story. Thank you. Fantastic story.
All right. Well, we got a timeout on the floor. Mid-Atlantic, pretty much out of this one.
This ain't over with yet?
Yeah, I think this is pretty well over. We're going to take a little break, too. Come back and we'll finish out the last half of this fourth quarter.
I wonder if I get them to keep the clock running and doing the commercial.
All right, we're back. And Rick, I don't know what I'm more rattled about, this 18-point deficit or the fact that my Whitney and Bobby story may not be accurate regarding Harold and Bells.
Hey, you know what, E? It's fine. Every Whitney and Bobby story, none of them are accurate.
That's true. That's true. All right. Well, in spite of the fact that wherever I heard that connection may have been exaggerated, it is fantastic food, and I do suggest that we go there, but only after the second game, which should hopefully be better than this one, Rick.
Yeah. I'm going to speaking of better than this, I want to give a shout out to our sponsors, Powerade. Thank you, guys.
Absolutely.
I have something extra in my cup. And if you are thirsty, Powerade is your drink of choice, baby.
Yes, sir. Believe that. Xavier Sam with the steal. Sam has it, top of the key. I was talking about that next game coming up. Remember, it's New York and Che King versus West Coast. Lace Darius Outlaw. Wow. Another block, another steal, another turnover, another something for Chicago. It's just been nothing but Chicago stars this game. Campbell has it in the corner. Campbell, not ranked, not regarded as a star. Been playing really well, but man, so many people on the Chicago team really have. And let's not forget Ian Krimmer. 10 points. There you see it on your screen. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
Yeah.
Arguably outplaying Jamison Johnson. That's remarkable. This is also going to put an end to Jamison Johnson's double-double streak. In his first 3 games, he had a double-double every game, averaging 21 points and almost 12 rebounds. Got the points, but clearly not going to get to double figures in rebounds in this matchup.
Well, he just probably going to put it into Jameson. They throwing alley-hoops from half court damn near now. They just doing whatever they want to do.
Well, you can take some risks when you're up by 20 with 2.5 minutes to play.
Especially when Sam's still shooting the ball.
And can't get that one to go. River Rose rebounds. Just a tough night all around for Mid-Atlantic Select.
Yeah, I could name a few other teams off the top of my head that would have given Chicago a much better game tonight.
Ooh, look at
PNWS
LeGerald
comes
inside.
to mind.
Yeah.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
just a few of the teams that I feel like Mid Atlantic they robbed some people, man. They robbed me. They robbed their fans. They robbed the other teams who wanted to come out here and play. They
Yep.
just sucked.
Yeah.
No one wants to suck.
Well, we don't at SimWorld here. We don't name MVP of the losing team, but if you had to, I think you'd have to give it to Stanley Heyman, the
All day
6-foot
long.
senior out of Mount Vernon. Showed a lot of heart, put in some buckets, had some assists, 16 points. That's a season high for him.
And I'm sorry. I don't mean to stir no pot. I don't mean to have no headlines for tomorrow's papers, but to me, this is a fireable offense of a Mid-Atlantic's coach. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Because what happens is your team didn't show up, that's on you. And apparently we got a gym on the bench called Stanley that you don't even play. This is a fireable offense for sure.
Well, that's a great segue for me to remind everybody out there watching that if you're already not part of a SimWorld, hey, maybe you should make an application to be a coach. Maybe you can take over this Mid-Atlantic Select squad, which is certainly not short of talent. Eric Busk, Eric Dillard, Big Jameson Johnson, Stanley Heyman. So join us on Discord. Fill out an application, send us an email. Let us get to know you, and maybe we can put you in charge of one of these SimWorld High School Hoops teams or one of our global international squads like Europe Select, Africa Select, many more.
It's just one rule. Don't suck.
Yep. Oh, pretty passing from Chicago there. Chicago's just put on a clinic, and, Felix Onielu, second game in for Chicago, but he is really making a difference. Chicago had played well in some of their opening 5 games of the season, but nothing at all like this. This is just
it's hard fouls right now, and everybody frustrated. I'm calling right now, Chicago versus West Coast in the finals. I'm calling it now.
Oh, you're predicting West Coast for next game?
I'm already predicting. I'm on it. So you guys got to tune in the next game to see if I'm right in my prediction. If I'm wrong in my prediction, I'm going to shave E's head. If I'm wrong in my prediction, I'm shaving E's head.
Well, and as you can see from my image shown during the halftime, that's going to leave me entirely gray. I don't like that. Just with the beard. Well, Logan Rice takes the intentional foul shots right there, technical foul shots. T.C. Fuller called for it with the frustration, as Rick pointed out. We're coming up on the last minute. We're about mercifully at the end of this one.
Thank God.
Yeah. Hey, all credit to Coach O in Chicago. They dominated this thing from the tip-off.
Yeah. It was out. This Mid-Atlantic has been outclassed the entire. Again, I'm calling for the coach's job. I'm calling for his head. I'm calling for his job for Mid-Atlantic. This is a piss poor performance. His team wasn't ready. He might have been out partying with his fellas. I don't know what's going on. But this is a perfect time. SimWorld fans, if you can do a better job coaching, and I believe you can.
Yes, sir.
Step up to the plate. Just don't suck.
Dillard tries a deep 3, won't go. Collins rebounds it. Dre Carvel bringing it up now. Hey, look at this. Dre Carvel, by the way, just had it stolen away by Eric Dillard. There is a chance that Dre Carvel, just a junior, and Eric Dillard could both end up at Wisconsin along with LeGerald Carroll of Chicago.
Scary. That's a scary.
Wisconsin.
I don't know what Wisconsin has done to deserve all that talent on their team, but that's a scary thought.
Well, they haven't signed him yet. And keep in mind, like I said, Dillard is senior, whereas Dillard and Carroll are both seniors, whereas Carvel is only a junior. But all three could be playing together at the college level. Dillard with it now, drives inside, pads his stat sheet a little bit, gets a chance for a 3-point play. And, I don't know that you need to see that when you're down by 20, quite frankly.
That's a loser's mentality right there.
Yeah.
That's
it's not a team-oriented mentality as much. That's for sure.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, that don't make no sense, man. Well, I don't know what's going. But I'm thinking now as you mention it, if those guys go to Wisconsin, those would be the most highly touted talent Wisconsin has ever had in their basketball program history, I presume, right?
Probably.
I'm thinking of like maybe The only other guy I think from Wisconsin who was like really, what's the guy that played? They got drafted by
Are
Dallas
you thinking
Mavericks.
of Frank Kaminsky?
Oh no, not Frank the Tank. A guard before him, light skinned guy. He was really athletic. I can't think of his name. He was from Wisconsin.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. Well, that breaks it. So that's the end of this one, though. Tell you what, Rick and I are going to figure that out. Come back for our game 2 if you want to learn that answer. And if you want to see a great game between New York and West Coast. This one was all Chicago, 83-63. They're playing in the championship on Saturday.
You got 24 minutes, chump.
So in 24 minutes, exactly 24 minutes, once we go black here, we will be back with the second half. Figure out who are going to be playing Chicago.
Up all night, putting work till it's daylight. Yeah, inspiration ain't required. I go hard in the pain even when I'm tired. Up all night, putting work till it's daylight. Yeah, inspiration ain't required. I go hard in the pain even when I'm tired. 'Cause tomorrow ain't promised. I give my all, ain't nothing less. No tomorrow ain't promised. There's no tomorrow, no tomorrow. No. Up all night, putting work till it's daylight. Yeah, inspiration ain't required. I go hard in the pain even when I'm tired. 'Cause tomorrow ain't promised. I give my all, ain't nothing less. No tomorrow ain't promised. There's no tomorrow, no tomorrow. No.
Good evening, SimWorld. The second game of our Stars of Tomorrow semifinal doubleheader just about to get underway. Hopefully you were with us and watched Chicago absolutely take apart Mid-Atlantic. But now we've got New York and the West Coast Select, and this is all about New York's Che King and West Coast's Lace Darius Outlaw, who exploded for 36 points in Tuesday to advance West Coast to this game. Let's get ready to get this one going. I am E. Lava, and I am joined in the booth by Rick Blaze, our producer Ron Yell also with us. Rick Blaze, I'm hoping we get a better game out of this one than we had in that first.
Man, I guarantee we get a better game. If not, there goes your hair. So we're going to have a really good game. I'm excited to see these two guys, obviously Che King and Ladarius Outlaw. But the others, they're pretty good too. And the coach made an interesting lineup change right before the game, putting Boo Boo as a starter.
Yep, Boo Boo Morgan in for New York. New York wearing their black uniforms. And West Coast in the red.
And according to the coach, this move was made to D up specifically. Mr. Lace Darius Outlaw. We're going to see.
Look at that. Lace Darius gets double teamed, just
step back,
dribbles.
panic. It don't even matter.
Nope. Lace Darius Outlaw, 6'1" junior out of Bakersfield, California, averaging almost 30 points a game so far. Jay Ingram controlling the defensive boards for West Coast, and a nice dish to his teammate inside, but can't get the bucket to go. And there's King with the ball quickly ahead to Dandridge. Finds Ziyech in the corner, and he hits a three.
That's a clutch three.
West Coast brings it back up. Gets it in the hands of Eric Stanley. And there is Montel Cage, the other backcourt star for West Coast, along with Outlaw. This is how we do it. Even on a Thursday night. Outlaw
here
with
we
the
go.
clock running out.
Hey, let's go, Lacey.
Lace Darius Outlaw, the number 4 ranked junior in the country. Kid had a 46-point game as a junior.
Oh, here we go.
Oh! Blocked and
defense.
rebounded. Jay Ingram starting this game strong. 6'9" big man on West Coast out of Santa Rosa, California.
No, I'm
Kate.
And I'm tell you right now, you have to be honest with you. I don't care if you have Boo Boo Morgan, Tracy Morgan, Morgan Stanley, Morgan Freeman. You're not stopping Lace Darius Outlaw like that. It's just not gonna happen.
Oh! Wow. Jai Edge, the 6-footer from Brooklyn, explodes towards the rim, throws it
It's
down.
Brooklyn in the house. Alley.
Uh-oh.
Oh! They showing out, E. They is showing out.
Jay Ingram, really impressive to start this game on both ends of the court.
Pump the party. We got a game today, fellas. We got a game tonight.
Dandridge has it, top of the key for New York. Raheem Dandridge, 6'4" wing out of Jersey City. JC as it's called.
Oh, good move.
Yeah, nice drive inside, but can't get the little bunny to go. Newman rebounds and quickly gets it in Cage's hands. Oh, Cage turns his defender. Gets it inside to Ingram for another dunk. Jay Ingram. Parade of dunks when Jay Ingram is on the court. Actually leads all of SimWorld High School hoops in total dunks made just in 4 games. We've got some squads out there that played 6 so far. Oh, Eric Stanley.
He's not a player. He just dunks a lot.
Yeah, indeed. Play a little defense there too, though, as you can see in that replay. Blocks, rebounds, get it down the court. Number 41 in red.
And this is very kind of off the topic, but I'm curious to know. I need to kind of maybe ask the producer, or maybe we can get into contact. Che King is what, 17 years old? At what
King
age?
is, I believe, 17. Yes.
At what age did you start getting those damn tattoos? Like
kids,
at 12, 10? I mean, what's the first one you get? Pac-Man?
It's a different era to when you and I were younger men, Rick.
Is it Pokemon? I mean, I'm trying to figure out, man. Like the boy tatted up, man.
Yep.
I ain't tripping. I'm just saying, That's a lot of tattoos for 17 years.
Hey, that's 2022. Lots of tattoos. Lots of guys named Lil something. King brings it forward.
This is true.
Boo Boo Morgan now, ball in his hands.
Funny name. Good pass.
Oh, look at that dish, though.
Good pass.
Yes, sir. Manhattan connection. Boo Boo to King.
You know, that's a real New York name, too. Boo Boo is a New York name.
Yeah, well.
That's so a New York name.
Oh,
good
move by
fella.
Cage down at the other end. No, I agree. Boo Boo is a very New York name. And Boo Boo Morgan, Manhattan kid, Archbishop Malloy High School. And he should know the score by now. He's a native New Yorker.
Absolutely.
Did anybody get that reference? That's a 70s song reference.
Oh!
That is Odyssey, native New Yorker. I'll tweet about that later so people can look that up and listen to that. Oh! Cage once again with a nice pass.
Hey, right now, West Coast is getting any kind of shot they want right now. New York gonna have to buckle down on defense, or it's gonna be a long ride back.
Yes, sir. Well, West Coast kind of effectively the home team here. None of the kids on this squad quite from the LA, SoCal area exactly, but a much shorter trip than
Take a break.
the 10 New Yorkers and the one Jersey boy, Raheem Dandridge, on the New York Stars squad. Ingram to the line. First free throw. Up and in. Well, Ingram playing well here tonight. It's caught the attention of some big-time schools as well. Rick, we were talking in that opening game that SimWorld signing day is coming soon.
Absolutely. Big day. Big day for a lot of these kids. Change their lives, change their families' lives, especially when now people are getting paid. You know, these athletes get a little check now. So, you know, it's a lot to go in. It's a real negotiation now when you commit to one of these colleges these days.
Absolutely true. Absolutely true. With the ability to sign the kind of promotional image deals now, yeah. Even at the college level.
Yeah, absolutely.
Growing like grass with the mass appeal.
Absolutely.
Oh, bucket up. Dandridge gets the rebound, can't put it in, gets another. And another shot by Raheem Dandridge will not go, and Dobbins takes it away for West Coast.
Pull up.
Oh, Ingram is there again.
Big fella. That's why they want him. That's why the schools want him. He does all that dirty work, and he does it well.
6'9", 220-pound senior out of Santa Rosa, and it's a 9-point West Coast lead.
And, you know, for those
Elijah Burrell in the game
familiar, West Coast recently just busted a clock in SimWorld, scoring 103 points. So they can put him up in a hurry, man.
Oh, good steal. Stolen away by McNeil. Raphael McNeil. Gets out to Claire, top of the key. Subs in the game for New York. You see Elijah Burrell, number 4 for New York, out on the court now. Rebounded by Dandridge. Gets it in the hands of Keontae DeOr. Oh, pretty shot by Keontae.
That's a tough shot. The degree of difficulty on that, about 6.5, 7.
Pretty shot. Still just counts for 2, but maybe gives New York a little bit of a lift. Player takes the jump shot, and the mid-range goes down.
That's a solid shot. And he always wear great shoes, too.
Darius Player, the team captain, not ranked, but is California's Mr. Basketball.
I tell you what,
out on the court. We got 1:39 to go. Oh, go ahead.
If they had a rule for the best shoes, he'll be him and PJ Tucker. They can go 1-for-1.
I think you might be right. Well, hey, Jalen Snow, who we've seen here on the court at West Coast, has been definitely raising the shoe game as well. All right, we're going to take a quick break. It's 18-9 West Coast when we come back. 1:39 to play in the first quarter.
On the track.
And there you see Coach Tim Bellardi coaching up his New York Stars. And the biggest star on the team, Shea King, out of Queens. Bayside High School prospect, averaging more than 20 points a game so far.
He's struggling right now from the field, but he's probably pressing, but he'll get it
is.
together. He'll get it together.
There, Elijah Burrell coming off the bench in this game. Oh! Has it taken away by Ingram. Tried to force that inside.
Look at the big man. Dribble the ball. Good pass.
Finds McNeil for an open three, but that won't go. And rebound out of bounds, going New York's way.
He thought it was going in. He ran up the line too fast. He shot it and then ran out like he knew it was dropping. And that happens sometimes. You gotta stick there and pose. You gotta pose for it, baby.
Raphael McNeil, 6'3" guard out of Monterey, California, just south of San Francisco. Near Big Sur, which is currently on fire.
What?
That happens in California sometimes, Rick. That's
you
just
said
part
it
of
so
it.
calmly, like it's an everyday thing.
Well,
Yeah, Big Sur,
it's
which
not
is
far
currently on
from.
fire.
It's not far from. Elijah Burrell takes a jump shot and puts it in.
So since Big Sur is on fire so much, I assume no one really lives there?
It is mostly, yes. It is a fairly rural area. There's only a handful of houses and communities right there, but it's a beautiful place. It's a big tourist attraction. So
For what? For marshmallowing?
for beautiful oceanside scenery in California mountains.
Get that, son!
And a delicious block down on that end. We got 30 seconds. Oh my! Is that Darius Player? Wow.
What a great move.
The California
That was
Mr.
from the-
Basketball.
Yeah, man.
Making his appeal to get back in the SimWorld rankings with that
That
move
was
there.
great. That layup there was from the book of DJ Childs.
Milton Jones offensive rebound, but can't turn it into two. West Coast with a chance to
Let's go,
extend
Blair.
their
Put the
lead
Blair.
back to double digits, but they turn it over.
All right, New York, let's get a good shot. 1 second, shoot it up.
Burrell with a deep three, and he puts it in. Wow. Half-court three. Elijah Burrell shows what he thinks of being put on the bench.
Yeah,
Tim
take that,
Bellardi
coach.
just got a message sent to him there, I
Take
think.
that, coach. Sit
Well.
that boo-boo down on the bench.
6-point lead, West Coast, when we come back. All right, well, one of the big stories coming into this game was Elijah Burrell, the number 12 ranked junior in the country, going to the bench in this one, but coming off the bench provided a little bit of a spark there for New York.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be careful with that. I'm assuming coach knows what he's doing. You don't want to hurt the man's ego, but I'm sure they talked about it and discussed it was best for the team. And, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who starts. It's a matter who finishes.
That's right. That's what my coach always told me. It doesn't matter who starts, it matters who's out there at the end of the game.
Oh, good move.
Beautiful move there. New York hanging in this. Actually, relatively low scoring, even in spite of that half-court three that Burrell put in to close the proceedings of the first quarter. Oh, not Darius Player, excuse me, Raphael McNeil. Raphael McNeil came into this game shooting 38% from three, 1 of 2 so far in this one.
West Coast just have so many scores. That's why they're tough to beat. Anybody on that team can give it to you.
Oh, pretty pass by Burrell.
Boy, pimped his own ride. He pimped his own ride. Got it, dog.
A.O. Wilson might have been too open underneath there. Rushed that shot and put it off the underside of the rim. Meanwhile, trying to take a much bigger Tyson Adcock here. Flair has it. Shot clock running out. Adcock, desperation three. Rattles in.
Wow.
West Coast with a 12-point lead now.
Hey, man.
Timeout.
Timeout. Coach Bellardi in New York. Back to the drawing board here. West Coast has come out pretty hot to start the second quarter, including that shot clock running down 3 by 6'5" wing Tyson Aycock out of Eureka, California. And that was his first made bucket of the year.
Yeah, first made bucket. Yeah, anytime you got a guy named Aycock scoring threes on you like that, yeah, you're in trouble as a team.
Anytime you got somebody who's playing his 5th game of the season and is averaging 0.0 points, yeah, that's not a good sign when he starts hitting 3-pointers on you. Yeah.
When the 12th man on the bench is scoring on you, that's not a good sign.
Well, speaking of 12-point lead here for West Coast, but still 6:25 to play in the second quarter. Lots of hoops left. There's Stephen Johnson Odom with the ball for New York, trying to get inside, averaging 12 points and 12 rebounds a game so far, but hasn't done anything here yet.
Yeah, another one of those players that have too many last names. His mama's confused. I thought about that with Marsh on earlier this weekend. Shout out to Miss Marsh's mom. I'm sure she's a sweet lady. But besides her, every other child that has 3, 4, 5, 6 last names, man, your parents doing too much. Your mom was doing too much.
We've talked about King's offensive struggles, but nice defense from him right there to take the ball away. Oh, a little bit sloppy there. Sloppy again, and Outlaw steals it. Lace Darius to the rack.
And one. He got fouled on that one. And one.
14-point lead now for West Coast. Yeah, King very frustrated so far.
I'm looking right now at this West Coast team. Let me ask you, are they the best team by far right now in the SimWorld?
Ooh, that is a great question. They might be, and before we saw that last game, Chicago and Mid-Atlantic, I might have said Mid-Atlantic would have been a contender, but just on the strength of Jamison Johnson's skills. But right now, and based on this performance, West Coast looking really good. Oh, King thought about a 3, drives inside instead, takes a tough shot, won't go. J.O. is there with the rebound, though, puts it back up and in.
The length of the wings for West Coast is giving Shea King an issue right now. He's going to have to adjust. They've got to run some set plays for him to get off, because if he doesn't get off, New York doesn't have a shot.
King defending Cage. Ball now in Outlaw's hands. Shot clock down to 5. Outlaw underneath.
Oh, if he'd have made
shot
that,
will not go.
I was going to go home. He made that one. Game would have been game over.
No matter what happens, we still got dinner after this, Rick.
There we go. What we going to eat?
We're still going Harold and Bells. We're still going Harold Bells. When we get a little break in the action, I got some updates on that too.
All right. My man.
Chance Milton-Jones tries a jumper, will not fall, but Johnson Odom cleans it up. Oh, and gets it rejected, but gets it back. Jay Ingram really being a force inside for West Coast.
Yeah, he's giving.
I'm sorry, not Ingram. That was Lene Newman. Pardon me.
It's French.
Oh, Lene. All right, 10 seconds on the shot clock. King
what is he doing?
I was about to say King backing the ball out, and he backed it all the way out.
He's backing all the way out.
Yeah, he did.
Turnover.
That's a symptom of a team being a little bit rattled, and fair enough, I think New York is here.
And
down 10.
That's unlike New Yorkers, man. They don't easily get rattled, especially on the basketball court. So that says a lot about this West Coast team. True. They are fired up, man. They got firepower. Bucket. I already know. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Mid-range, Lace Darius, yeah. Reliably going in. Like I said, averaging 29.3 points through 4 games this season and shooting 57% from the field. Lace Darius Outlaw.
And I'll be honest with you, this game, I don't think they're going to need him to score that many points. He's probably going to sit down with 15 tonight, and they're going to win handily.
Raheem Dandridge scores over 2 defenders there. Brings the lead back to 10. Oh, good pretty pass inside to Newman, but he can't finish. Dandridge, who's been kind of stuffing the stat sheet in different ways, got his first 2 that last possession. Rebounds there. Ron Yell, what do you got for us?
Talking to Coach Tim Bellardi, and he says, Shea King's just a little rattled. The lights are on a little bit. He has no concerns despite this 13-point lead by West Coast. He knows his team plays hard. He expects them to fully get back into it, but boy, he cannot wait to get to halftime.
Well, thanks, you make sure you tell Coach Bellardi that's baloney. You better be rattled. You better be concerned. You better be concerned. West Coast is not playing.
Morgan has it. Hit a 3 on that last possession. He's guarded by Outlaw. Gives up to King, who gets an open shot and puts it in.
You need to see that one go down. It's a good shot.
I don't think Coach Aaron Murray of West Coast likes seeing King get that open. He calls a quick timeout. We're going to take a quick break as well. When we come back, we get just under 2 minutes to play in the second quarter. It's a West Coast 5-point lead. Minute 58 to play in this first half. It's a 5-point West Coast lead. Both teams have come out here playing hard. Lace Darius Outlaw, biggest star on the court for West Coast, brings it up. Number 7 in red. Takes a 3. Wow. Oh, I thought that was down, but instead Jay Ingram. Well, Jay Ingram did what Jay Ingram does. Rebound and dunk the ball.
Yes, he does.
Ooh, on the other end, A.O. Wilson got a little space underneath. Only 5'10", but Wilson tried the inside shot. Doesn't go. Instead, it turns into 2 for Lace Darius.
Hey, that jump shot should be outlawed.
A.O. Wilson drives inside again.
He sure is trying hard. He ain't coming up good, man.
Well, the 5'10" senior from Staten Island steals the ball right there.
Well, you know he's tough as nails and he's talking that good cash money. So you already know.
Coulter has it. Terrell Coulter from Rochester, New York, upstate New York. King with an open 3 from the top of the key, and
he has a pretty stroke. I like Ray Allen a little bit. He kind of reminds me of a little Ray Allen type.
Cuts it to 6, under a minute to play here. Outlaw to the hoop, scores again.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Coming up on the last couple possessions of this first half. Definitely been entertaining. West Coast leading all the way.
Okay, everybody cooking now. The pot's getting warm. The pot's getting warm.
King answers on that end.
No, you can't. Yes, I can.
These two guards going at it. Outlaw and King.
Let's go, baby. Let's end the half like that. Come on, Outlaw. Put it up then. No, you can't.
Rattles out there, but offensive rebound, but can't convert. All right. New York with a chance to cut this lead down to 4 or even less. 10 seconds. Play. Johnson Odom swings it to King.
Oh, good double. Great call defensively.
Wilson gets the shot up, won't go.
That's a great defense.
6-point lead, though, for West Coast. And entertaining so far. Seeing the 2 stars start to emerge here. Lace Darius Outlaw for West Coast. Shea King for New York. Ron Yell, my producer, my friend. Much different game than what we saw in that opener.
Indeed. I'll tell you this, when we headed into halftime, Lace Darius shot it down to the bench. You know, he's known for being quite boisterous in that last game as well, but he shot it down to the New York bench. There's no one on that team that can hold him. And I'm going to have to agree that's probably the case. Rick, what you think?
100%. I mean, the coach thought some guy named Boo Boo was going to do something, but he's crapped all over him, so he's a wrap. Now you got to go back to your regular guys. Second half is going to be entertaining, man, and I look good in my suit, by the way.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do look stylish.
Thank
And
you,
hey,
Coach.
before we go to break here, let's also mention Jay Ingram, West Coast big man in the paint. Came out playing defense, rebounding, scoring, dunking like he always does. Nice first half from Jay Ingram. Nice first half from West Coast Select and Coach Aaron Murray.
Here we go.
Tim Bellardi instructing his New York Chargers right now how to get back in this one. Should be an entertaining second half. We're looking forward to it. Hope you'll be joining us.
Piano on the track. Piano on the track. Piano on the track.
Second half just about to get started here. We have a 6-point lead for Lace Darius Outlaw and his West Coast Select teammates, and they start with the ball. Possession here. Cage has it and gets it to Eric Stanley. Eric Stanley, a 6'3" wing out of Fairbanks, Alaska, takes the three, can't get it to go. Dandridge gets it up to Edge quickly.
So we've been told that New York's looking to push the ball up, play a little more up-tempo this second half. Hey, they start out with a bucket right here, so we're going to see whose up-tempo style works because West Coast already plays up-tempo. So, hey, we're going to see they're trying to fight fire with fire right now.
Yep. Cut the lead to 4 as close as it's been in a while, but there is Jay Ingram again.
Johnny on the spot. He's Johnny on the spot.
USC and Duke fighting over Jay Ingram's services at the college level. I'm sure the Los Angeles fans here in the building would love to keep him locally.
Oh, good move.
Very pretty move. Edge, once again. You know, Edge and King, the two guards from New York, it's interesting, talking about where kids are going to play college. Both seniors, both have a decision to make soon. Edge looking to get out of town. UCLA and Clemson. Oh, boys, we see Jay Ingram go to work again.
He is abusing those New York big men.
But the New York best star backcourt, yeah, Edge, looking at UCLA, he may come out here for college, whereas King, St. John's and Syracuse, the two top schools.
Yeah, you know he's a
Fighting over
hometown kid, man. He don't want to leave, don't want to leave the borough, don't want to go too far, man. So that's no surprise there. We just make sure he keep his nose clean, stay out of trouble, so he can be the best player he can
Yes, indeed. Well, if he did go to St. John's, possibly the most heralded player to go to St. John's since Chris Mullen.
be. Or Mark Jackson.
Or Mark Jackson. My producer, Rodiel, did just remind me of Felipe Lopez, who was very heralded. Didn't work out, but was a heralded recruit. And there's King in the corner. Splash.
But, St. John's did have a guy at one point, I'll mention his name in a minute, who I thought was going to be the next thing in the NBA. It didn't work out that way. A guy go by the name of Eric Barkley. I thought Eric Barkley was going to be that guy in the NBA. It didn't work out that way, but he was the man at St. John's for sure.
Oh, Outlaw misses, but Newman cleans it up. Lene Newman. Oh, has
was
it
that
rejected
Newman?
there, though. Does get it back. Yeah, both Newman and Ingram in the game. Big lineup for West Coast. Raheem Dandridge rips away another rebound. Dandridge just 6'4", plays the wing position, but inside force for New York against these tall trees of West Coast.
You know, Ingram might have 20 rebounds for us all said and done tonight.
Well,
He got good
Ingram
vision.
and who passed that to him? Jay Ingram, showing you the full range of his game.
Yeah.
Well, New York, this game is only a 5-point game in spite of all the good things we've seen West Coast doing. New York is gritty. They've been fighting. They've been sticking in there. They've kind of got a lot of their, the personality of their coach, Coach Tim Bilardi, former PSU Altoona lacrosse coach before he got involved in basketball.
Oh, yeah, he's tough as nails, man. Lacrosse players are tough.
That sport is vicious. Yes, that is true. Very, very true. Hey, Rick, we were talking in that first game. We had 3 kids, 3 potential stars from the last game looking at Wisconsin. Darius Player, number 4 on West Coast, the team captain, and he of the bright shoes, California Mr. Basketball, also heavily considering Wisconsin. You could be looking at a loaded Wisconsin squad next
What
year.
is going on down there in Wisconsin? Are they giving out the free cheese?
Madison is a fun college town. I'll tell you that much. It's a good town, good atmosphere, but, it's not nice and sunny 300 days of the year like it is down here in LA.
I know what it is, E. I know what it is.
What is it?
Snow bunny.
Snow bunnies?
A lot of snow bunnies, E.
Got that Louisville recruiting policy going on?
Yeah. Yeah, it snows heavily out there in Wisconsin, if you know what I mean.
Edge has the ball, shot clock running down, throws up a 3, won't go. Dawson Speaks rebounds it.
But don't say nothing.
6'8" senior out of Bend, Oregon.
Oh! Speak, but don't say nothing!
Dawson Speaks, only averaging 2.5 points a game, but made that look
right
pretty
on,
there.
Right on target with his average, E.
Oh, pretty pass.
Door. Good back door. And one.
And look who that was. That was Boo Boo Morgan, and Elijah Burrell combining there.
Hey, and you
on
know
the
what?
floor at the same time.
Boo Boo did really good. Didn't Boo Boo come off the bench, or has he started the second half?
I think both Morgan and Burrell. I think that was one adjustment that Coach Bilardi made. I believe they both started this half.
Okay. Good shot, Boo Boo.
Yeah. Now to the line. Chance to bring this back to 4 as we're coming up on 4 minutes to play in this third quarter, almost halfway through. Yeah, Morgan and Burrell out there with Edge. King riding the pine right now.
I'm sure he's just getting coached up right now. I'm sure that's what it is. He's just getting coached up to get ready to go for the second half.
Oof. Nice bucket there from Montel Cage.
This is how we do it.
5'10" junior out of Ilwaco, California, and that is how he does it.
He's from where, California?
Ilwaco, I believe.
Waka Waka?
Ilwaco.
Ilwaco. Okay.
Ilwaco, I believe. I've never been there, so Oh, Cage likes that shot, but he can't get it to fall. That's right in his range. Morgan fights for it, brings it up. Dishes inside, finds Milton Jones, good position, but gives it back to Morgan.
Now, if I'm New York, though, if I'm the coach, I got to get my man King back in the game now. This has been enough is enough. Enough is enough now.
New York's even standing around a little bit without King out there.
Yeah,
not as much motion, not as much happening.
You got to get him going. I know you're going to take him out because Lace Darius is also sitting on the bench, but you can take the opportunity to get King going with Lace Darius on the bench, man. I think you need to put him back in the game.
Darius players turnaround goes through.
Good turnaround player.
Lead back up to 8 for West Coast. Oh, and stolen away by Speaks. And McNeil to the rack.
You see what I'm saying? It busts out real. The game start. West Coast has the ability to go on a hot streak. Oh, come on now! Give me some. Shut me up, then. Give me some highlights.
Chance Milton Jones, 6'8" senior out of Albany, state capital of New York. Pretty play, and it does cut the lead back down to 8. Both King and Outlaw have been on the bench for the past couple minutes. Let's see if the two coaches get their stars back in the game. When we return, we take a quick break here as well. Come back, 2:20 to play in the third.
Welcome home.
Mom, Dad, this is Cindy.
Cindy, yes.
So nice to meet both of you.
It's nice to meet you finally. Travis has told us so much about you.
All good things, I hope.
Yes, of course.
Good.
Please,
Thank
welcome.
you.
Oh, Mom, no. Dad, this is Shannon.
Oh, hi.
Shannon.
And this is Aaron.
Hey, cutie.
That is Jessica. Jenny, Sarah, Megan,
Hi.
Nicole, Elizabeth.
Acts. Use in moderation.
Piano on the track.
8-point lead for West Coast. And there you see Coach Aaron Murray. West Coast getting set to inbound here.
Did Shay King check back in from New York?
Yes, there he is.
Good.
Is it? Yes, there he is.
Job one more day.
Yep,
Good
rebounded away by Milton Jones. I don't know, however, the Outlaw is back out there. I think he is still getting some rest.
But West Coast can do what West Coast want to do right now. They're the king of the field right now. But it's important for New York to get their act together.
That's right. No, this actually could be a couple. Oh, we got 150 to play in the third. Let's see if Outlaw gets back in this quarter at all. But if not,
oh man, that's just not fair.
Dawson Speaks has had a really nice quarter here.
Now let me say this:
back to 8.
Montel Cage is a very good fit for this West Coast team. He's not the Jason Kidd tackle. He's not as flashy, but he's efficient. He's very efficient.
He definitely is. Has the ball here, brings it up. A.O. Wilson trying to defend him. Darius Player, who's been playing well, has it. Drives towards the rim. Kicks it out for a three to Cage. Oh.
Well, I thought the point was going to be here on the west side.
Yeah, I thought so too. That was a nice look by Player to set that up, but Cage couldn't quite make the splash. Under a minute to play in the third. That's a beautiful pass.
Good hand.
That's a beautiful pass.
Yeah, his dad works for Allstate.
A.O. Wilson struggling from the field, but a nice dish there. Lead back down to 4. New York just will not go away. Cage, the focus of the offense for West Coast, with Outlaw riding the pine for the moment. Can't get that shot to go. New York has a chance to cut this down to a one-possession game.
They get a 2-for-1. They're missing their 2-for-1 opportunity.
Oh, King is going to take it right to the rack.
Oh, almost an and one. Good shot, good drive.
Yep. Tough break, actually, not to get that layup to go in, but King will go to the line. Chance to cut it to a 2-point game. The
kind of got
All-American.
he kind of got a Alec Burks games to him to me. I'm not gonna say he's AI yet. That's way too premature. But look, Alec Burks, I can see that.
Yeah, it's first free throw up and in. Well, King, New York's Mr. Basketball, McDonald's All-American. Second-ranked player in the senior class, behind only Jalen Snow of Los Angeles currently. And looking to flip-flop that before the season's done, I think.
Hey, if he can lead his team to a victory tonight and lead them to the championship, I guarantee it'll flip-flop for him.
Yeah, it should probably. Because New York goes exactly as far as King takes them. So
absolutely.
Well, Outlaw back in the game, can't get it to go, but gets his own rebound, sets up a second chance opportunity. Flair. His bucket won't go, but another rebound. It's Ingram. 3 chances. Couldn't get it to go, and New York can tie this up or take the lead.
Not right now.
Edge with another heave.
Oh!
Hey,
well,
Edge made one of those earlier. Edge made one of those earlier. But hey, we got a 2-point game. We got a real live one here, folks.
And it's been ugly, E. It's an ugly game. It's getting really ugly, but that's in New York's favor. They won it like this.
8 minutes to decide who's going to the championship on Saturday. We got 1 quarter of basketball left to decide who is going to be playing for the Stars of Tomorrow Championship on Saturday. West Coast Select or the New York Stars. Shake hand, release Darius Outlaw, and they're over each other now, and King just abused Outlaw in that play.
Yeah, he got the best of him in that situation right there.
New York can take, I believe, their first, maybe since the first minutes of this game, for a long time anyway, they have a chance to take the lead here if King can hit his free throw. King, the leading scorer in the game, has 20, looking to make it 21 from the line.
Just a little side note, Lace Darius looks like he lifts weights with his face.
Hey, King's free throw is good, and New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of, has the lead here. Outlaw open. He lost King on that one, but he can't get the 3 to go. You know, Lace Darius Outlaw shooting has gone slightly cold here in the second half.
Yeah, I hate to say I was the cause of it, but I kind of called it though.
King has the ball in his hands. Oh! Beautiful dish to Steven
I can feel it in the air
Johnson
tonight.
Whew. Outlaw defended by King. Oh! Yeah.
Ooh, that's a nice shot.
These two are just going at each other.
He returned the favor.
At each other. The number 4 ranked junior Outlaw and the number 2 ranked senior King. Andridge. That shot won't go. Eric Stanley rebounds. Darius Player with the deep shot. Won't go, and Johnson Odom rebounds it. You're getting up the court quickly now.
Good pass. So this pace is finally, this up-tempo pace for New York is finally kicking in their favor. Took a while for it to kick in, but it's finally kicking in. Good call, Coach.
Absolutely. There goes Outlaw again. Oh.
That was a Michael Jordan type of shot right there.
Couldn't quite get it to go. King's double teamed. Dishes the edge out of it. He's open.
Good
Of course,
shot.
he's going to make that mid-range jumper.
That's a good recognition.
5-point New York lead.
And I'm going to say this. West Coast isn't playing bad on defense. New York is making great shots, and they go great shot right there as well.
Yep, that's Eric Stanley, Alaska's Mr. Basketball. 6'5" wing. Only averaging 5 points per game for the West Coast select. But hits a critical 3 right there. Pulls him back to 2. 6:06 to play in this fourth quarter. Talked earlier, New York down for almost all of this game, but we're showing a lot of grit, a lot of guts just to stick in this. And with that coaching, just some of the adjustments made by Coach Tim Belardi starting to pay dividends here. New York could end up playing Chicago in the championship on Saturday. They keep this up.
Absolutely. And what I noticed was in those last few possessions here in the fourth, you got Shea King and Outlaw holding each other on the offense-defensive end. So that's a beautiful thing to watch. I wonder to see if they're going to continue that down the stretch and basically just Shea King versus Outlaw, mano y mano. Somebody got to win E and somebody got to lose.
King and Outlaw, similar players, similar body types. Outlaw has a little bit of advantage. He's slightly heavier and probably the more athletic of the two.
And his face.
And he does have the screen. Oh, Boo Boo Morgan, nice rebound, but couldn't get the layup to go. I think a West Coast defender may have tipped that, actually. Maybe Jay Ingram credited with the block. Wow.
Good shot.
Outlaw makes it look too easy. Just too easy.
He has moves on moves on moves. That's the problem.
Boo Boo Morgan, jump shot. Ooh, looks good. Wouldn't go down.
That shot was Boo Boo. Here we go.
Oh, look at Ingram, though. Oh, but gets it taken away. Scramble for the ball, and New York comes up with it. We're all tied at 61, folks.
The intensity has picked up for sure, E.
Yeah, both teams really running up and down the court. Outlaw has it now. Finds Lene Newman inside. Both King and Outlaw aren't just scorers. They're both playmakers as well. Shown us definitely tonight. Oh!
They needed that.
Three-pointer would not go for King. West Coast back on top by 2 now. Outlaw gets a screen.
Outlaw's just going to take over now. Now we see what's going on. If I'm the coach from New York, I need to put a double on him every single time. He's just going to take it. He said, guys, get on my back. I'm going to ride me to the promised land. Here we go. Come on, Shay. Come on, Shay.
Oh, abuses the double team there. I'm not sure if a double team is even a good idea against him, honestly.
Yeah,
let him do what he's going to do. Oh, stolen by
steal.
New York. Boo Boo Morgan. Got 2 defenders on him, but going to try to take it to the rack. Can't get it to go.
That shot was boo-boo.
Lene Newman got back to play some nice defense for West Coast.
Look at Outlaw. He's going to shoot it. I'm telling you. I'm telling you what time it is. I'm telling you what time it is right now.
Well,
I see. He got the DJ Childs look in his eyes. I'm telling you what time it is right now.
Lace Darius Outlaw. Red hot here in the fourth quarter and very aggressive.
Oh.
Ooh. Edge could not get a layup to go down.
From New York's
coach. Fouled by Jay Ingram. Goes to the line.
If I'm New York's coach, I have to put a double on Outlaw from this point forward.
Yeah.
He's determined. He's determined that he's going to take the shots. He's going to make them, and he's not lying. So I have to do something different because he's going to make a fool out of me if I don't.
Get ready for the first free throw on the way. From Edge. Puts it in.
And if
hey, Rick, while we have a second here.
Yeah,
we have a second here. I wanted to come back to our, we were having a dinner conversation the first game, and it's important as we're here late in the fourth quarter. So I want to update you on 2 things. First of all, I spoke to my wife, who tells me that she's the source of why I think that Bobby and Whitney, because she was there once before I even knew her and saw them dining there. So that is where that comes from. And the second thing is that the celebrity, she's a celebrity. I told you that my wife and I did see there last time I was there.
Good pass, good
Newman
job.
Again. Is, ever heard of an actress named Lunell? One word, Lunell. Lunell. Yeah, she's hilarious. She's super nice. Actually, we ended up talking to her for a half hour.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, really, really cool. And ever since, I see her in something like I saw her in the Dolomite movie, and I'm like, oh, that's Lunel. That's Lunel.
Okay. Where did Lunel? Did you know what she ordered to eat when she was there?
No, she was there with a friend. She was there with a friend of theirs, and actually, when we were hanging out, was after we had all eaten dinner. There's a little bar. And as a matter of fact, this was the Toronto Golden State NBA Finals. I remember we were watching one of those games.
Cool. Good story.
Harold Bells. Harold Bells. When you're looking for some Creole food in Los Angeles, I highly recommend Harold Bells.
Good move, Johnson. Oh, the guy with the three last names. He threw it out the glass and went and got it for a long layup.
Well, I gotta say, Rick, this has been one of the best games we've called. This has been a war between these two teams. I've enjoyed this one. Kind of bad to have one of these teams lose.
Well, good step back.
Oh, at least Darius couldn't get that down, but look who's there. Oh, taken away by Morgan.
Here we go. You can tie it up right here. Oh, good foul. No layup rule. Great foul.
Super hard foul on Raheem Dandridge.
That's a good foul. That's some clean shoes, too.
Raheem Dandridge. He's an unranked junior wing, 6'4", but
these are two big free throws. This is two biggest free throws he's ever shot right here, though.
Yeah, skilled player. Raheem Dandridge actually being recruited by Syracuse, could play it with Shea King in college if they were both to go there. Wake Forest and Maryland also looking at Dandridge. Gets the first free throw to go. Chance to tie it with the second free throw.
Let's see if you make the second one. So, if I'm New York, first of all, I need to make this free throw to tie it up. And on the defensive end, I can't let Lace Darius kill me, but I have to box out Ingram. I know that's a lot to ask. That's what you have to do. But first, stop Lace Darius from killing you. Make somebody else beat you on the defensive end.
Absolutely. Well, Outlaw brings it up, defended by Boo Boo Morgan, who had to steal that last possession.
That's not going to work.
The shot won't come down, and Morgan rebounds.
Morgan
quickly ahead to King. Lays it in. Oof. King got that over and around Jay Ingram. Big 6'9" Jay Ingram as well.
And New York is using they're using West Coast's method offensively against them right now. I don't think West Coast is used to another team running as fast as they run down the court, so it's an adjustment for them. What a great move. Alex Darius, he should be outlawed with that jump shot.
Lace Darius into the spin cycle to tie it up.
We're going to just call him the kid that could.
Nice rebound inside by J.O. Can't get it to go down, though. Oh my
gosh. You too big to miss those layups, big fella.
Yeah. Well, ball back in Lace Darius' hands, and King is on him this time.
Oh, that's a good trap. That's what I'm saying. That's a good trap. They come with the trap late. I like that, coming in late. Oh!
Well, great play by Outlaw there. To find his teammate.
Absolutely.
Play broke down.
All right, Shay. It's on you, Shay.
King finds Dandridge for a jumper. Ties it up. Raheem Dandridge.
Hey, it may come down to who has the ball last, guys.
It might. It very well may. We got 1 minute left in regulation in this one. It may come to overtime too, Rick.
We got dinner plans. We're not doing overtime.
No. Oh, nice rebound by Outlaw.
Stay on late there. There's getting it back. 45 seconds left.
Now.
Back door. Oh, you left the back door open.
New York forgot about Montel Cage.
That's how you do it.
This is how we do it, New York City. 2-point lead for West Coast.
So very simple. If I'm in New York, I'm going to run a two-man game with Shea King and the big fella. So the big fella can roll. If not, I'm going to make sure I have Dandridge in the corner for the open jumper in case Shea King gets in trouble. That's what we're going to do.
Hey, I got some input from my producer, Ron Yell. Ron Yell, what do you got to share with the folks?
So I'm over here listening right now. I'm hearing Coach Tim Lombardi. He's telling Shea King, you're out here, you're playing passive. You're making the right pass, but I need to see you more aggressive. There's 40 seconds left in the game. This is for the championship. And you see him coaching them up right there. Let's see if Coach King or if Coach Bellardi is going to get through to number 2 recruit, Shea King. Back to you guys.
Hey, you know what? I kind of disagree with that by the coach, if that's what he said. I want Shea King to make the right play, and it may not be him shooting a shot. You have to trust your teammates. They got you here this far. Obviously, if you got to jump and shoot it, but we just seen Darren just not going down in the corner. So if he's in the corner and it's a better shot, then let Darren just knock it down again.
Well, what I'm interested to see is how quickly New York gets a shot up here, because with 40 seconds left, they could get a 2-for-1 opportunity, sort of no matter what were to happen.
Correct. But the only problem with that is you don't want to give West Coast that much time left on the offensive end because they can put it up too.
No, that's true. That's true. And also importantly, I think you want a quick shot here, but you definitely want a good shot. Morgan has it on the inbound. Morgan takes it inside.
That couldn't have been a play drawn up. That couldn't have been drawn up. Now you got to make a stop here. You don't have to foul, but you need to make a stop. You don't have
11
to foul,
seconds
but you have
difference.
to make a stop.
11 seconds difference on the shot clock. Oh, the 3 won't go, but Newman rebounds.
Now you got to foul. Oh. You got to know when to foul and when not to foul. New York City.
Wow. And also, hey, let's talk about Lene Newman for a minute. On the positives, nice rebound and made that bucket. On the negatives, I'm not sure he should have taken that shot. If that doesn't go in, that's a major mistake. But the big man from Salem, Oregon, got it to go. And with 19.4 seconds left, it is a 4-point West Coast lead.
And it's been apropos, E, because West Coast has been killing them on the boards all game long. So at some point in time, that does catches up with you. And it's caught up with them in the most inopportune times for New York. The undersized coming in too. I know the coach had to make some changes, trying to go big to try to match it. But these guys on West Coast, man, they're super, super talented. You need a quick bucket here.
Likely looking again in King's hands. He has it. He takes the shot. He puts it in. Nice play from New York.
Now you got to foul, though. Now we're playing a foul game.
Yep, but it took him 4 seconds to score there. All right, got a foul. Okay.
You just hope he misses one. Hope the pressure allows him to miss one to let you get it one possession.
Well, actually, Rick, is he going to be shooting here? Is he going to be shooting here? I wonder. Or
no, he has one more. They have one more foul to give.
They got one more. Okay. Inbound again. Cage gets it again. Cage fouled again. This is actually going to be West Coast's opportunity for the first time in the Stars of Tomorrow tournament to make a free throw. Montel Cage.
Weird to say that, right?
That's very unusual.
The beat down they've been giving teams they haven't made a free throw. That's a scary thought.
Just have not gotten to the line. This is actually their first free throw attempted and made right there. And
you can see they
Cage
can make
makes it a 3-point lead. Well, this one's big. This one's really big. And the junior guard puts it in. 4-point lead.
Cool as the other side of the pillow.
A little pressure here from West Coast, making New York run time off the clock. Edge with the deep 3 will go.
Oh, wait a minute now. Hold on, wait a minute. Put some boom in it. We got a 1-point game. That's a big shot.
We got a 1-point game, 4.7 left, so it's definitely not over. Little credit, though, to West Coast. They worked some time off the clock. All right, we're going to take a quick break here, too, but come right back. We're going to finish this thriller. 4.7 seconds to decide who is going to the Stars of Tomorrow championship game on Saturday. West Coast with the ball and a 1-point lead. Quick inbound. Yep. Cage tried to run away from King and run a little time off the clock, but still 3.6 remaining. 2 shots for Cage, and even if he makes both, New York can still tie this up with a 3-pointer.
Now, do New York have any timeouts to advance the ball is the question I'm thinking now, because they didn't use it last time if they do.
That's true. And they are out of timeouts, unfortunately.
So they got to go length of the court.
Oh, but look at that.
And he missed the free throw. Wow.
Cage.
Things just got interesting.
Montel.
So if I'm him, I'm missing this one on purpose now.
Yeah, they might be. Nope.
It's celebrating. Don't celebrate now.
2-point lead. 3.6. No timeouts. No timeouts for New York. King has it.
One. Oh,
King
wow.
tries a 3/4 court shot. Will not go.
That mess almost went in.
It did. It really did. Wow. Hey, credit to both these teams. Credit to both of these coaches. That is what SimWorld High School Hoops is all about. And on Saturday, we are going to see West Coast take on Chicago to decide the Stars of Tomorrow championship.
I told you. West Coast versus Chicago. Good. You get to keep your half for another day, brother.
Hey, join us on Saturday. The final should be a great one. There we go.